Today was it tomorrow that you hoped for yesterday, but you're now here. Yesterday is gone. You're here today. You were hoping for today just yesterday, but you're here and you're hearing my voice right now. What do you want to do with your life? Do you really want to make this $1 million, or you want to keep doing whatever you're doing right now? Because if you really want to make $1 million, I can tell you one thing. It's time for you to become an apple tree. Because if you don't learn to invest, then you don't know how to ask. What you truly need to learn is how to do business or become an investor, which you now invest in things that make you more money. If you learn this, you'll grow wealth. You know, somebody sent me this DM the other day and asked me, Ike, what do I invest in to become wealthy? You'll be shocked, I got an answer for you today. And you definitely want to listen attentively, because if you do these 3 things, you definitely will become wealthy. There are 3 things you must learn to invest in starting from today. The first thing you want to learn to invest in is information. The reason why a lot of people don't know so much is because they fail to study. You see, to achieve anything in life, you gotta be super interested in that one thing. You gotta be like a child. You gotta be curious about that thing. You gotta study that thing. If you wanna make money, you study wealthy people. If you want a better marriage, you study people with successful marriages. The only way you can truly achieve whatever you need is information. There's somebody walking the walk and talking the talk right now. There's somebody doing or walking back from where you wanna go. So why don't you just compress the time and get to the results as fast as you can? Because if you keep trying to figure it out, the danger is, 1, you might not get there, and 2, by the time you get there, you might be burnt out. You have a lot of losses, you might have a scar, and it's just hard for you to make the best out of the situation. So, one thing you need to learn how to do is start investing in information. You know, go to a seminar, get a coach, buy the program of somebody who is already doing what you want to do. They will help you, like I said, skip the line, compress time, and get you to the result on time. So you definitely want to take part of whatever you earn from your day job and put it in information. So you could say YouTube, but I can get most of the things that people are saying on YouTube for free. Maybe yes and maybe no, but the problem with YouTube is it's just not structured. You're all over the place and now you have too much information and you don't even know what to do with the information. You're overwhelmed, you can't even take action because you know so little of everything. The problem with YouTube is you go a mile wide, but you only go an inch deep. But when you meet a mentor, when you buy information, you go a mile deeper. That's really what you want to do. You want to find somebody who can hold you by the hands and show you the way. 2 is you got to learn to buy access. Remember, I didn't say you should get all of this for free. You got to pay a fair price for these things. In fact, the more you pay, the more you can get. There are courses and programs that sell for $50,000. Some sell for $100,000. I paid a course of $50,000 that changed my life. And if I didn't do that, I don't think I'll be where I am today. I've invested so much. I started from investing $100, $5,000, $500, $7,000, $14,000 to the $1,000. But it's just different when you have access to high-level information. When you walk into rooms filled with people that are action takers, it just hits differently. There's just something about being in those rooms, and that's why it's important for you to not try to figure out this journey on your own. I understand that success is not a destination, it's a journey. But most importantly, the journey is just so long and frustrating, filled with so many losses and failures if you don't learn to invest in information and access. Now, the third thing that I promise you, if you invest in, you will make a lot of money, is assets. Now, let's not overthink this word. Sometimes we'll Google it and find a dictionary meaning, and it says too much. Listen, if it makes you money, it is an asset. If it takes money from you, it's a liability. Period. Don't overthink the process. If it makes you money, it's an asset. If it takes money away from your pocket, it's a liability. If it frees up your time, it's an asset. If it takes time away from you, because time is more valuable than money, it's a liability. So my question to you, is your mother an asset? Is your brother an asset? Are your friends an asset? Check your phone book right now and ask yourself, the last 10 calls that you made or you received, were they assets to you? Did they share information with you? Did they bring you into new rooms? Or are they people that make you more money? If they're not, then I think it's time for you to drop it. Even when you watch TV or you find yourself on social media, the same TV and social media, people are busy watching podcasts on it. People are busy watching programs on it. TV is an asset to them. But if you just see that you're doing dumbass things, on social media, I don't know, that just might be a liability to you because it's taking your time and you're not making money from it. So I know a lot of people who buy houses and they're excited. I just bought my first house, but you're working for the house. The house is not making you money. You just bought a liability. Your car, sleeping on you. You only drive to work and probably to the store and to church to see a friend or two in a week. I don't know. Your car might also be a liability. So assets make you money, all right? So learn to convert the things around you or the things that you invest in to give you some type of return on investment. Failure to invest in information, access, and assets is costing you. Think about this. Let me ask you this crucial question. And the question is, what is your most expensive expense right now? You'll be shocked to know that a lot of people would say, oh, it's my mortgage, oh, it's my house rent, it might be my car, it's my child's school fees, it's my children's bills. Okay, but do you know that if your goal is to make $1 million, for example, and you only make $78,000 or you only make $70,000 right now, the answer to this question is, what you don't know is actually your most expensive expense. Because every time you do not force yourself to learn something new that can give you the skill set and the tools that you need if you're in access with the right people so that you can become the first asset and you learn how to make your money go make you money. You're actually costing yourself every year $930,000. That's how much you're bleeding for not learning. That's how much you're bleeding for not taking action. So it's time for you to close this gap because somebody knows what you don't know. I'll say if you invest in information, access, and assets, you ultimately will become wealthy because everything around you will make you money. The kind of people that you keep around you will make you money. And the information that you have will guide your path towards making the best decision. Listen, today wasn't tomorrow that you hoped for yesterday. But you're now here. Yesterday is gone. You're here today. You were hoping for today just yesterday. But you're here and you're hearing my voice right now. What do you want to do with your life? Do you really want to make this $1 million or you want to keep doing whatever you're doing right now? Because if you really want to make $1 million, I can tell you one thing. It's time for you to become an apple tree. Because if you don't learn to invest, then you don't know how to ask. And I can tell you right now, basically what you have in your accounts is probably your income, but you have all these expenses going out that never stop. What you truly need to learn is how to do business or become an investor, which you now invest in things that make you more money. If you learn this, you'll grow wealth. So you definitely want to increase your income because if you're not selling, you're the product. If you're not selling, you're being sold to. Somebody's making money off of you. So until you learn how to sell something, serving a lot of people, only then can you increase your inflow. And even if your outflow stays the same, you're safe because you have cash flow. So how healthy is your back end right now? What are you putting together? What are you doing differently right now? So I want to use this time to invite you to my 5-day challenge. It's called the Offer Stacking Blueprint 5-day challenge. When you join this challenge, I'm going to teach you how to create offers. I'm going to teach you how to position the offers, how to communicate the offers. I'll teach you how to convey and convert these offers. If that's something that you need, you might want to click on the link beneath this video where we give you the information You stay in a community that have like-minded people like you, and you learn how to grow your assets so you can increase your cash flow by selling. It all starts with learning how to make this word, offers. Okay? You gotta learn how to make more offers, man. Click on that link and I'll talk to you guys soon. Hopefully I'll see you on the inside. Thank you.